Welcome to this Ostendo Specialist video demonstrating the capabilities of Ostendo. This video will show you about customers in the customer list. There's two ways to access the customer list. The first way is by going to the Sales tab on your workflow and then clicking on the button that says Customers, or by following the same steps by using the drop-down menus, Sales and then Customers. There are three ways to find the customer that you wish to deal with. You can start typing the name of the customer that you wish to deal with. So say we wanted green fingers, you can type in GRE and it'll take you down to green fingers. The other option is by using the search functions. Say we wanted Golden Arch Trading Co., we could type in GOL and press on the search button and it will take us to the only ones that have GOL in it. As you can see, it doesn't have to be the start of the customer name, but it just needs to be contained somewhere within there. We can press the erase button to get the full list again. The last option is by putting a tick in the filtering and sorting checkbox. Once this is done, all the headings will change into drop-downs, and as you can see, once one is selected, you'll get the only candidates that fit that criteria. To get back to the main list, just press the X down in the lower corner. And what we're going to do for this video is create a new customer. On the right hand side, click on the Add button. From this screen, you just need to enter all the details of your new customer. Here's one I prepared a little earlier. The physical address can be the same as the postal address, and we can add additional physical addresses for companies that might have more than one location, like a company with a chain of stores. To do this, put a tick in the same as postal, and that'll make your first physical address the same as your postal address. All additional physical addresses need to be put in under this option here. You can add as many addresses as you'd want in this particular area. Once you're done adding additional addresses, just close the dialog box. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll probably see 4 if not 5 tabs. These are General, Pricing and Invoicing, Defaults, Outputs and Additional Fields. If you don't see additional fields at this stage, don't be too concerned. Under the General tab, we have the option of putting in a different billing customer. If invoices and statements are made to a customer name other than the above customer, then check this checkbox. This will activate the next field. If the checkbox is checked, then from the drop-down list, select the customer that is going to be billed. Out of the options that are on this screen, there are only 4 that are compulsory. These are status, customer type, tax group, and terms. As you can see, status is either active or inactive. Customer type can vary, and as you can see from the list option, these can change from commercial, general, etc. I'll just keep this one as a general. The other options are terms, which can be changed from any of the terms set out in a different section of Ostendo, and I might change this one to the 20th of the month. And the tax group. We're going to leave this as taxable, but as you can see, you can have it as non-taxable if that was the case. We do not have time to look at all the options and capabilities, but the intention of this video is to show the basics and where to find options that you can test at your leisure. So as you can see, customer region, customer code, shipping method, and salesperson are all available from this screen. If for whatever reason the customer used a foreign currency, you can tick this checkbox and then put in the currency code that they use. Salesperson is an interesting one. The salesperson is an employee of your company. However, it's the salesperson that's in charge of maybe say a region. In this instance, we're going to put in Jane Steele. Jane Steele is going to be our salesperson for this customer. However, that doesn't mean that Jane Steele will be doing every single order for this customer. It just means that Jane Steele is the salesperson in charge of looking after this customer. We'll just run through some of the other tabs. Pricing and invoicing. All of these fields here are completely optional, although one you might want to have a look at is the credit control settings. Under this option, you can go through and set up whether the customer is going to have on-stop credit, whether there's a credit limit that applies, and any general warning messages that need to come up. Defaults. This is useful as it allows you to set up defaults, as the heading would say, that mean that you don't have to put them in every time you create a purchase order. Some of the useful ones could be unique purchase order. This means that every purchase order that comes through does have to be unique. And purchase order mandatory, if this is checked, it means that no purchase order is allowed to be put through without a purchase order number. Payment methods is also a good option for the ability to set up customers that automatically pay by, let's say, direct credit. Select direct credit, Press OK, and as you can see, for every purchase order that's going to come through, it is going to have a default of direct credit. Outputs. This is where we set up the outputs for this particular customer. Say this customer always wanted to receive their invoices via email. Change default option from print only to email only, and then put in their email address. You don't have to, but you could CC or BCC anyone else into this email. You can also, if you need to, send the invoice to a different customer, and you can set that up that it could be via print, email, or print and email as well. If you have set up to use any additional fields in Ostendo, they'll be located here. Thanks for watching this demonstration about customers in the customer list. For more information about Ostendo, the affordable ERP solution with advanced capabilities, please visit ostendospecialists.com now.